Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. We've got a new event kicking off today, as well as wrapping up last week. So let's head in, check out last night's sleep research, and get started on a brand new week. Wonderful. Felt like it was a pretty solid night of rest for me. Full 100 sleep score. Got in 2 extra minutes of sleep. Ooh. Snoozing or balanced? Alright, 6% more for snoozing. Where am I ending the week on? Just shy of 200 million. Not bad. Full 8 spawns, 3 at 3 stars, 1 at top belly. Let's go. Okay, Mr. Mime at top belly. Jolteon. That's fun to see. Pikachu hanging out down there. Plusle, new sleep style. That's, like that. Mana, another Mr. Mime, Diglett, and Fuecoco. Okay. Interesting mix to end the week. Sometimes it's been like this, where it's just fantastic. Like, you're getting a whole bunch of different variety of Pokemon, stuff you don't typically get to see a whole lot of. Okay. Is this the 2-star? Oh no, the 3-star. Pom-Pom waving sleep. Alright, I want to see this animation. Oh, it's waving its hands and it's making pom-poms as the spark. That cute. Alright, only a top belly remains. Continuing to make that progress when we get ready for Amber Canyon. Okay, I had a feeling. Plusle, we didn't get any progress started on you, and you are the one I am most interested in. I could take home the Mr. Mime, because I got the hungry one and the extra. Not that I need it, but it's there. But yeah, I want to make some progress on Plusle. Was hoping for a big hit and help me out there. I don't know that I want to spend more biscuits. I do have the ones from the end of the month. 1 great biscuit. Alright, I'm already this committed. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna be upset with myself later, but I got to take something home that I've been looking for, so I'm just gonna be happy about that. And that is the one I'm gonna share out. It is the one that is the most uncommon out of the group, at least from what I see. Maybe this week? Ooh, that would be something. And I'm gonna need those nearly 20,000 Dream Shards. We got another mini candy boost coming up this week. A lonely Plusle. That shouldn't be the case. We want to make sure that they've got friends. Alright, we've got all of its ingredients. So that's fun. Let's see. We've got definitely an inventory adjustment somewhere in there. 34 is a lot. Ingredient finder. Inventory up. Helping speed. And it has a speed of help up nature. There is no skill trigger anywhere in that group. It would be entirely on its base amount, which is probably better than some of the other puzzle that I've seen, but just without it, I just don't think it's going to be worthwhile. And that's where the disappointment is going to be. I spent 2 great biscuits on that. But sometimes that's just what happens. Alright. Gonna move on. Bunch of berries week this week. So, before we make any further decisions, just a recap of what this event's gonna hold. Berry specialty Pokemon will have an opportunity to shine. So each helper Pokemon with berry specialty will bring you as it regularly would, 1 extra. I know I saw some comments online digging into does sneaky snacking count into this? And I don't think that it does based on the way that this is worded of regularly would rather than sneaky snacking. Berry Burst in Disguise will give you a 1.4 times multiplier. Whew. Pardon me. Mini Candy Boost, which I mentioned, will have event balanced sleep, and depending on where you want to go, will get you the different spawns. So for me, because this is also Natu's introduction, I think I'm going to be going to Lapis. There are quite a number of Pokemon to see on Greengrass, but I'm trying to narrow it down to just seeing the new Pokemon. And, well, there's a couple of other Pokemon I wouldn't mind seeing as well. We'll get into that in just a moment. I want to clean up the rest of this week's research before moving on. So I still got... Yeah. There's the bundles that are available in the store. I guess that's what that's flagging off, because I did get the daily gift today. Alright. It's time to choose the next research site. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. I think I'm probably going to get an A or B this week, based on my lack of sleep research one night. But thank you, Snorlax, for a great week of snoozy studies. Got to Master 8. Wasn't as big as the legendary research, but that's to be expected. I still pulled out an S? Huh. Okay. I'll take it. Interesting that happened. I thought it would balance accordingly. Okay. So, I know we haven't looked at this in a while. But here we've got the stuff that I'm looking for. With our time on Taupe Hollow and our last week in Old Gold, things have cleaned up considerably. There are a handful. I mean, we've got Quaxley and Sprigatito in a couple of locations. We got Cramorant exclusively on Cyan. And I am now looking... the Venusaur that I have is really good for its honey production now. But once it hits 60, it's going to get a different ingredient. It is not mono honey. So that is something I also want to pursue. So things line up for this week to want to do. Rather than going to Greengrass. Go hang out at Lapis Lakeside for a little bit. I got a couple Pokemon that I'm looking for, a new Pokemon that's introduced. It all ties nicely together. Yes, every time I'm visiting a new area, or something that's not Greengrass, or Old Gold Power Plant, I'll need to get that additional data downloaded. New device. And we have salads again this week. Okay. Can work with that. Pick up another Dream Cluster for today's rewards stamp. Alright. First up, let's get, we got some missions to go in this week. Basic 2 will get us that Natu incense. I won't be able to use it until a little bit later this afternoon, but I definitely want to put that on the stump for tonight, just because it's going to be the slow start to the week, so it'll be a fun and exciting thing to have tomorrow morning. Master 1 is Natu candy, giving out biscuits for some more dream shards. Got to use 100 candies for the friend incense, that shouldn't be a problem, and 7 regular incense for some more Natu candy. Get to bed on time for some more dream shards, and cook. Okay, all easy. Our Lapis challenges this week give us a Dratini incense. Ooh, that is fun. I am good with the Dragonite that I have, but it's always fun to have. It wouldn't be bad during some sort of Dragon Research Week to have Dragon incense available. Let's see. And we have the 279 candies task, which is perfect. It means I can slowly work on it through this week while I use the mini candy boost. Don't have to hit that all at once. I did get the team changed up a little bit. I'll collect from them in just a moment. No news, no medals, but always community. 36 reports, not bad. Thanks everyone for checking in with your sleep research. Always appreciate it. All that candy goes a long way, especially on the weeks with mini candy boost. I just put the largest ingredient collectors on for last night just to help replenish the amount of ingredients that I've got. Kind of help just cover the spread in case. Didn't know if I would get desserts, didn't know, wasn't an absolute guarantee of what was going to be coming in. Thank you, Blastoise. Excellent. Alright, not doing too bad. So, since I will not have... Let's get Pikachu here. Since I will not have a good camp ticket in effect for this week, it's going to be very much the same. The only thing that I was thinking was... So, I can definitely work towards doing green grass salad again this week. Can't make it right now because I don't have enough potatoes. Don't really want to use ingredients tickets for that, but certainly have the ingredients to continue making that. And I do have this. I do have Floragato that can get me some potatoes and get some favored berries. Yeah, actually, could be okay with that. The other thing that I was thinking, just because it is that Buncha berries week. Let's get this moved over to Lapis. Yeah, so we got Floragato. Oh, screen recording. Catch up. Doing too many exciting things. Technology sometimes, am I right? There we are. So yeah, I've got the Floragato that would give favored berries, would get me potatoes as well. I just would not want to evolve it, so I keep those favored berries. Could keep Toxicroak on there for the oil. Who else do I have? This is where I'm kind of curious. Who do I have as favored berries that is a berry specialist for this area? It's Primeape and Meganium. The Meganium not helping. Neither of these are really going to be helping in the ingredients department, even though I'm the berry specialist. But the idea is that I'd be checking in with them frequently. I've got enough good berry specialists, as I'm kind of curious to run a week where they're just going absolutely bananas. Like, just field all of my best ingredient collector, or all of my best berry collectors, and just let them go. Checking in as frequently as possible to clear them out, and just letting that run. But looking at the spread that I have for Lapis, I don't know that that's going to be a practical solution. Okay. So right now, I'll leave this on here for just a moment. My short-term memory is completely shot this early in the morning. I want to get oil, corn, tomatoes, potatoes. Or at least Beware would be putting in on that. That would be okay. Alright. Oil, potatoes, we want corn. And then it's technically tomatoes. Oil, corn, tomato, potato. So, who else? There's someone that I wanted to, it's not that Luxio. I think there was... the Shinx would be good for Old Gold Power Plant, which is why I'm thinking about that as well. I think for now, probably just fine to leave Victory Bell on the team to get some more tomatoes. Get Gardevoir on the team, which is a change of pace for healing. Where are you at? Sleep XP bonus for its level 50. It's pretty close on there, and I certainly have enough candy to get it there. I do remember, though, because it has been a while since I've been to Lapis Lakeside, that there is another. That I wanted to work on. And this one's got helping bonus and skill trigger. It also has the it's comparatively they would have effectively the same amount of skill trigger by the end of it, but the fact that this one's got helping bonus instead is why I think that rate's a little bit higher. But it was something that was a thought. Like, hey, you have a statistically better Gardevoir candidate, so it might be a good idea to get that squared away, because it's also got helping bonus, and isn't that nice on a Pokemon that is also healing the team? I think it's a good idea, but I would have needed to have put in some of that effort a little bit sooner. Because right now, that would be a very large investment to get it. The evolutions won't take all that long, so maybe I can just do that, because it is technically candy use. But the leveling is what's going to be the challenge. So, for now, I think this team is worthwhile to field. I do need to do some leveling as part of, the mini candy boost. So there are a couple of candidates. Obviously, these are the ones that I need to get to 60 so I can unlock that third ingredient slot for sausage, oil, tomato, sausage, oil, mushrooms, apples, and just getting Palmont to 60. These are the ones that are under-leveled, that just need a little bit of encouragement. Happiny, I'm eventually going to get there. Got Mawile to 30, and that was actually pretty helpful. If I get back to Old Gold Power Plant, this is the Shinx that I would want to toss some candies to start working that up, because I got to also get that to Luxray. And then everyone else, got most of the other ingredient collectors pretty well squared away. Once Beware gets to 60, that's also going to be a big unlock for corn. Don't need that much of it just yet. Let's take a look. I appreciate your patience while I kind of figure this out while I'm going through it all. I have the Soy Golem. Good. Other Golems in a good spot. I don't need to spend any more into Dene. Flareon's at 50. Tyranitar's in a good place. Quaxwell I do want to work on as well. I also do have Farfetch'd. That also wouldn't be a terrible thing to start working on, so I have something I can field with leaks. There is a lot of choice. Oh. Psych. I guess it's Minun that I'm looking for. Yeah, okay. Can reach 94. Yeah. Just need to get that skill sugar S to M. Okay. I knew I would, well, make choices in the heat of the moment. I got two decent plusle. It's the Minun that I need more of. There you are. But I really just need to get it. I would need to... I'm going to be throwing sub-skill seeds at this anyway. I can stop... Well, I can get it to 50 without a problem, because both Ingredient Finder and Inventory up I would want to get up. And we just want to make sure that I get in the sub-skill seed for Ingredient Finder M first, just so that's targeted while I continue to level it. Oof. Okay. I think for right now, I am so... an embarrassment of choice is what I've got. There isn't a clearly defined thing that I like absolutely want to target, because everything is relatively around it the same space. All right, then. Since I will need to do it eventually, and it is the lowest of everything, I'm going to choose Shinx for today. Okay. And then I want to hear from you in the comments. What do you think I should be investing in? Let me know. Oh, and I can do this now as well. Oh, just gonna knock that out. I gotta use candies anyway. Get that extra helping speed and inventory room. And then the next rung is 23. So I can get that to Luxray. And then it's really just then about leveling. Alright. That's fine by me. Oh, yes, I do not want to field that team. Keep forgetting to use it. Okay. So that'll take care of getting the Natu incense. I will remember at lunch to get that on the stump. And we're off to a good start. Alright. I have already gone far longer than I expected. Let's get some breakfast and call it a day. I do not have enough to make green grass for now. So I will make the comb mine fruit salad, since that's kind of some of the ingredients that I stockpiled. Nope, we want to save the tomatoes and the oil. Yeah, we got lots of cocoa. But I'm looking forward to this week. We got a couple of Pokemon to look forward to. I'm really, at this point, not going to be taking full advantage of the fact that I've got, berry specialists. Once I stockpile enough of probably tomatoes, I'll get a berry specialist on for a little bit. Probably put Primeape on, since it's, I think, the better of the two between Meganium and Primeape. Basic 4? Does that just push us over? It does. I've never seen Beware do that, to be able to get us that little extra nudge. I am. You got the whole team in one frame. Cool. With that, that's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll be uploading later tomorrow. Got an early morning start, but I will be back with some more sleep research. Let me know what your plans are for this Bunch of Berries week. Love to also hear that down in the comments. And I'll see you back tomorrow with some more. But until then, sleep well.